Hello, I'm Nan Buzard. I head up the American Red Cross International Disaster Response and Long-Term Programs. I want to say a little bit about the enormous number of international disasters that are happening, particularly in Asia over the past week. It's been quite extraordinary, and while none of them are as huge as the 2004 tsunami, all of them have effects on people, and many of us around the world are reaching out and trying to do our best to alleviate suffering. The Red Cross is obviously in the middle of that. For American Samoa, the American Red Cross is working very closely with the American Samoa local authorities to get relief supplies out there very, very quickly. We're also working internationally in the other disasters in that area in the last week. Right next door is the sovereign state of Samoa, and the Samoa Red Cross National Society is working on delivering relief supplies, evacuations, setting up transition camps, getting food, water, and sanitation set up for the many people that have been displaced because of this. We also have an earthquake that just happened on Wednesday. I think it's about 7.2 on the Richter scale that happened near Padang, Sumatra, which is in northern Indonesia. Indonesia is no stranger to an enormous number of international disasters. There have been obviously the huge tsunami in 2004, but since then there's been earthquakes in Yogyakarta, there's been earthquakes again in Sumatra, and then this one that just happened. The National Society in Indonesia is extremely strong, extremely well prepared, and the entire Red Cross, Red Crescent movement is working with them to ensure that there are very quick relief supplies brought in, good assessments about what people need, so that our response around the world can be appropriate to the situation as well as rapid. There's also been a terribly large typhoon that has roared through the Philippines and onto Vietnam and Laos. The American Red Cross is also responding to these disasters, again in concert and working with national societies around the world to make sure that we bring fast and appropriate relief in as quickly as we can and as well organized as we can in a very chaotic situation. What's really important for the public to know is that disasters like this happen regularly. There are earthquakes on a regular basis, and we're ready to respond with pre-positioned stock, with emergency responders ready to get on a plane in 24 hours, and with very good communications around the world. We're ready with jerry cans and kitchen sets and tarpaulins and tents and blankets and water sanitation materials so that they can be quickly moved into communities so that people can quickly try to, I wouldn't say restart their lives. There's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of confusion, and obviously enormous grief for people who are missing people, who have lost family members, and have had their entire lives literally turned upside down. But relief is available, relief does come in, and people around the world do join together to make sure that as much as possible we alleviate suffering and we save lives. For those of you around the world who are looking to help and who want to make a difference to people who have been affected, like these disasters I've just talked about or other disasters, please give to the American Red Cross International Response Fund. Our International Response Fund allows us to quickly deploy staff, quickly move stocks to people in need, and respond with the kind of swiftness and quality you expect from the world's premier disaster response agency, the Red Cross.